This is episode 611. And today we're going to be talking about momentum and motivation. And I think we all could use a little motivation to get the momentum going. And sometimes that momentum keeps the motivation going. So, if you struggle to keep up momentum and motivation during your quest to achieve goals, you're not alone, especially now a lot of people are utilizing the COVID and working from home and stress and burnout and using those as reasons for lack of motivation and lack of momentum. Some of them are real, some of them may be worth closely examining. But in either case, if you're not keeping the momentum or motivation up for your goals, or even if you don't have any goals, which is worse, there are some things that can be done about it, right? Plateaus, setbacks, and relapses are completely normal in the pursuit of any goal. This is where mental strength, grit, and resilience come in. But when we go after something, if we think it's going to be easy and we think it's going to be a straight line, we're setting ourselves up for disappointment. And that often is one of the contributing factors to why we lose motivation. I thought it was going to be easier. I thought this. Well, who said life is going to be easy? Who said it's going to be easy? It's not. It's going to take every bit of your mental strength, grit, and resilience to go through it. But knowing that plateaus, setbacks, and relapses are completely normal, we can change our perspective on it. So there are many things you can do to keep the fire inside you burning during this journey. And there are tons of things. But I'm going to go through a couple of strategies that I've worked with myself and that I've worked with clients to help them when they're feeling like they have flat tire in their momentum and when their motivation has become deflated. I'm going to go through some of these and try them out. Try one at a time and see how they work for you. So the first one is take action daily. We may think this is a duh, but so many people go, well, over the weekend, I will do this, and then they give 4 or 5 days. Don't underestimate the power of the compound effect, meaning doing something tiny every single day. It doesn't have to be big achievements, but if you take action every single day, even if it's one step, 1 inch closer to your goal, you're making progress. And when we understand that we're making progress, that keeps us motivated. But not taking action daily will become a habit, and then the momentum will fall and the motivation will fall. So regardless of what you do, make sure that you take some action daily. This is like if you want to get in shape, you got to have movement every single day, preferably the gym, and then on the weekends, maybe a hike or something else, but taking action every day. It's not like, oh, I'll go to the gym once a week and be able to hit my goals. You won't be able to do it. You'll lose motivation and your momentum will be non-existent. So find motivational nuggets, right? Like before you go to the gym, we'll use that for an example. Maybe go on YouTube. There's plenty of great motivational talks about working out. Maybe it's a religious leader that you like to listen to. Maybe it's a story. Maybe it's a picture or a quote. Find some motivational nuggets and look at those regularly. If you're feeling like, oh, I really don't want to go to the gym, or I really don't want to make this sales call, or I really want to drive all the way there, find something that's going to inspire you. Again, it can be a audio book, it could be a podcast, it could be a YouTube, it could be a picture, it could be a snippet of a movie, but have those things in a library on your phone or on your computer, knowing that, okay, when I'm feeling a little bit lethargic, I'm going to pop over. And I would make a library of these so that you know exactly where to go, as opposed to, oh, I'm not feeling inspired. Let me go to YouTube. No, there's nothing here. There's nothing there. And then you start going through it and your attitude is such that you don't see it. So create this library again, either on your phone or your laptop or your tablet, of all these different motivational nuggets, and when you need them, just arbitrarily pick one. Don't think about it, just pick one. Trust your instincts. Okay, this is the one I'm going to listen to today, and watch how perfect it is. So number three, check your progress, right? So we talked about making daily action, and then check your progress on how far you have come, not how far you have to go. So if your goal is a certain weight and you've made 5 pounds, you have released 5 pounds towards that, great, measure it and celebrate it, as opposed to go, oh, I have 20 more to go. That's not motivating. Measuring your progress is extremely motivating, and then you'll keep the momentum going. Regardless of how tiny or how insignificant you think progress is that you've made, it is still progress. It's better than being stuck. It's better than going in the opposite direction. And if you made one step closer every single day, by the end of 6 months, a year, you would have achieved that goal. So we want to take the daily action and then check our progress. I wouldn't say daily, but at least weekly towards that so we can pump up our motivation to continue for the next week. Think positively. So what we want to do is when we think, it's like the little train, the little train that could. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Right? You want to keep saying that. I think I can. I know I can. I know I will. I will. I will. We want to have affirmations in there. We want to think. We want to change our mindset from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset so that we see everything that we do in a positive light, not rose-colored glasses. If you didn't make any progress, we want to think positive that, wow, something's about to happen, right? My body's about to release it. I'm about to make, if you hit 10 no's, well, every no leads you closer to a yes in sales. So we want to make sure that we think in a positive fashion, which changes our perspective, which helps keep our motivation alive, which helps keep our momentum going. Plan your week and your day. So one thing's really, really important is this about so at the end of the week, so let's say on Sunday, you go, okay, what three things will I need to accomplish at the end of this week to know that it was a fantastic week? Write those three things down. Then every day, what is one thing I need to do today so that I know at the end of the week it'll be good. So you break down those three things into daily actions on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So the end of Friday comes, you go, man, this was a great week. I got number 1 done, number 2 done, and number 3 done. So when you plan, so you want to plan your proactive activities first, meaning your activities that are aligned with your goal or your objective. And again, this could be weight, it could be sales, it could be asking for a promotion, but you want to plan your week out ahead of time and then plan out each day to support the goal for that week. And it's not complicated, right? 3 things for the week, 1 thing for the day. And you'll be amazed at, here you are, you're making progress. So everything for the day supports the daily action. And then at the end of the week, when you accomplish it, that's going to check your progress. So all these things go hand in glove. And then at the end of the week or month, I would say at the end of the month, reward yourself. And this doesn't have to be, a trip to Hawaii or whatever, just a pat on the back, just something that acknowledges your effort first and then the results second. Do not focus solely on the results, because if the results will come and go, they'll be staggered and you will lose motivation. But if you focus on the effort, if you did everything possible to get to the gym, if you did everything possible for the food, if you did everything possible to make those calls, and you put that effort in, that really strong effort, celebrate the effort, the results will come. So stay away from celebrating the results, because then we attach ourselves with the results. The results are there. We want to achieve them, yes, but the only way we achieve them is through our efforts. So we want to reward ourselves for the efforts. So keep in mind, these are just a few things that you can do on a regular basis to keep motivation and ensure that you're continually making progress. That's the key, right? Is making progress. So take those things, try each one, but actually they work better as a recipe of doing them all together. Other things you can do include write in a journal, writing in a journal and why the goal is important and how you're feeling that day. It just reflects our attitude. Um, Listen to inspiring talks. There's some great talks. Tony Robbins, Brendan Bouchard. There's great people. There's great TED Talks out there. There's so many wonderful things. Listen to that TED Talk once in a while. Join a support group related to your goals, whether it's a hiking group, whether it's a fitness group, whether it's a sales group. Support that, join that and go there and meet with the people and hear all of the positive things that they have to say. The more alive we make our goals, the more inspired and motivated we will be. Meaning, when you're writing the journal, write what you want, write the description, what it is going to be like. We want to get it in such detailed description of it that the goal actually becomes alive. If you want to see the show notes for this podcast, you can bump over to warriormindcoach.com. While you're over there, you can listen to other podcasts, read some blogs, and utilize the breakthrough session button there and contact me. Since you'll be on the internet, please follow me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest under Warrior Mind Coach.